Hoffman. I'm the Vice President of Communications and Public Relations here at Wood Services. I'm here today to ask your support of a campaign that will result in 3,000 jobs over the next 3 years for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And I'm only asking for a $5,500 investment. So there are employment first initiatives at the federal level and at the state level. Hiring people with disabilities has been identified as a national concern. The problem is, though, even though this has been identified as a huge concern, we haven't increased the number of jobs that have been created for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. I think that self-advocates, states, and federal policymakers would be really interested in seeing an increase because it supports their initiatives. The reason I believe that these jobs have not been created and we don't have more people hired is because the types of jobs, the types of opportunities that people with developmental and intellectual disabilities need to be tailored to their unique abilities. A typical 8-hour-a-day job, 40 hours a week, is not necessarily a good fit for most individuals with these types of disabilities. So I think we can do better. The National Core Indicators Project in 2014 surveyed 12,000 individuals with IDD, and almost half of the people who do not have a paid job in the community said that they would like to have one. There are a lot of people who would like to be hired. So we need to create a value proposition. We need to make it the cool thing, or the sexy thing, if you will, for companies to hire people with disabilities. So my friend Don Trottola, who I was hoping might be here today, Don has a real passion for hiring veterans. So what I'm proposing is that we create a campaign similar to what Hire a Veteran has done. It's a cool thing for companies to say that they hire veterans. And it is a real value proposition. So I'm suggesting that we create a similar campaign to that one. This is some of the Bryan's House folks who are here will recognize this gentleman who has this wonderful carved out job at a local mall, cleaning up during the busy times in the food court at the mall. So that's a carved out kind of job opportunity for someone. So I am proposing that we create this national campaign that I would hope would become viral, just like Hire a Veteran has. And we would utilize peer organizations, state agencies, self-advocates and advocates to help spread this message. So year one, we would hope to create 250 new positions, 1,000, and then 3,000 by year 3. How many of you are familiar with the Spread the Word to End the Word campaign? Raise your hand if you've, okay, quite a few of you. So this has been a very good viral kind of campaign that was initiated by Best Buddies. So I'm proposing we could do the same thing. If we hire an advertising firm to really create this very cool campaign for us and get some funding for it, we can also spread the word to make people more aware of the need to hire people and the need to create these carved out, unique opportunities for people. I propose that Woods will take the lead in this project, in this initiative. Woods will be branded with the campaign, which would further position Woods as a high-impact organization. We will recruit partners in our affiliate organizations and other peer organizations who will commit $5,000 each to be part of the branding of this campaign and to help execute the campaign. We would then target employers and ask them to do a similar thing. They would contribute $10,000 to be branded with the campaign, as well as commit to specific numbers of jobs that they would create within their own companies. This is the timeline. I think it would take us about 7 months from the time we start creating the campaign to the time that we actually launch it. And we propose, well, the social impact of this, I think, would be significant. I think that not only would we be creating jobs for people with IDD, which provides them with this level of independence, it also creates, for companies, it creates a real value for them. Employee engagement has been proven to improve the public image of the company by saying, you know, if we're creating this value proposition, it increases the profile and the public image of the companies. So the revenue to sustain the campaign, as I've mentioned before, would be generated by buy-in from some of our peer organizations, by sponsorship from corporate and foundation partners, and through the sales of campaign branded merchandise. So Spread the Word to End the Word offers all of these different products, even more than you see here, on a website. So you can go on there and you can purchase these, you know, rubber bracelets for your organization if you want to promote this campaign. I propose that we do the same thing with our branded campaign. We would use the Wood Services and affiliates' existing social enterprises to create these different merchandise products. So you will be hearing next from my colleague Carl about Woodswear, a company that we're hoping to create, a social enterprise. I would propose to purchase all of the t-shirts for this campaign through Woodswear. So the revenue model in year one would have a loss of $5,500. So that is my ask to get this off the ground. In years 2 and 3, based on the revenues from the corporate and foundation support, product sales, and partner organizations, we would end up generating a profit of $70,000 and almost $80,000 in years 2 and 3. This is my lovely friend Miriam. She had the most wonderful carved out job with a local veterinarian's hospital. Miriam loves animals, so she was hired to walk the dogs at this veterinary hospital. Perfect job. So those are the kinds of carved out job opportunities we need to convince employers to consider. Take a large job, break it into smaller pieces, you know, and find somebody with those unique talents to match. So thank you. I appreciate it.